show you how to quickly make a centerpiece for your table or buffet. This can be used for any party that you're getting ready to have. I happen to have some leftover fall materials, so I thought I'd just make a quick video showing you making a fall centerpiece. Now I'm just using just a basic green. So I guess is like a swag that you would use for Christmas. This one does have a little hook on the end, so you could hang it vertically, but today I'm going to just show you how to do it laying flat on the table down the center of your table or buffet table. So let's get started. If you recall in my ebook, I talked to you about how to make your loops consistent, how to start off your garland or centerpiece so you don't have unfinished edges on the end, but you can refer to the ebook for that information. I'm just going to move very quickly and try to get this done before the little ones get home from school. And I apologize for the video angle. My lovely husband, he did get a job, so he's busy working, so I'm stuck doing this myself. But here we go. So I'm just going to take the Deco mesh, start on the end, just twisting the ties together. I'm going to keep my loops a little low. I want it to go down the center. If you're going to have it behind, on the very back of your buffet, you might want to have bigger loops to give it more height. Just twisting them in there. You could fluff it now or you can fluff it later, whichever you prefer. So I've got one color mesh started, and I'll start the other one. I'm just basically going to do the same thing, but zigzag it on the other side. Take the ends, pinch them together. I'm going to unfold this twist tie and just lay it on top. Make sure the pretty side is facing outward. It's hard to tell on the gold. green. Even though it is fall, you still need a little bit of green. I've got my table covered, so if I glue hands on it, it'll be all right. I'm just sticking some green here and there. This is a big bush. I pull it down. It's kind of fall looking, don't you think? You know, add a different texture. That one's not wanting to cut. There it goes. Now, whenever you're using silk flowers, remember to you want to always make them look as real as possible. That's what makes your arrangements look professional. So you could take your hand and rub them down the leaves. Make them curl. For example, on this greenery, I'd probably bend it a couple of times just so it doesn't look real. I mean, it doesn't look artificial, it looks more realistic. So I'm going to go ahead and curl these real quick. And then I'll hot glue these in. Now, if you're unsure about where to put things, don't worry about gluing right yet. What you can do is just go in and kind of visually look at it and put it down where you think it might look good. So you could just stick it in there for now. Okay, so I have put in all the green leaves. And now I'm going to put in some of these burgundy, they're red, burgundy-ish hydrangeas. And this came from a bush that I just cut up. And save your leaves. I'm going to show you what to do with those at the end. So we're going to save the leaves of the hydrangeas, but I'm just going to use the flower heads to put those in. Again, you could place them first. To see if you like the location. Let's get these, some smaller ones. So I think now that I have my placement, I'm going to go in and I'm going to hot glue them just inside the greenery to the needles, and then I will show you our next step. Okay, so now we've gotten the hydrangeas glued in. Get some glue strings, but they're all glued in, and I've got them on the sticking out of the end. And now what we're going to do is add these pumpkins and gourds. Here's one that I have left over that from a client that the stem came out of it, so I couldn't use it. And then I'm going to put a couple of these that I had left over from another client, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. This one's already got a hole, so I'm just going to shoot glue on it. Put the stick down in there. We don't need the, these are floral picks. You can get them from Hobby Lobby, any of the craft stores. You can get them wholesale. All you're going to do is make a hole with your pick, and then you're going to shoot glue down inside of it. And I twirl the pick in the edge just a little bit, and then stick it down in a hole. And you're going and then I will do this one. Make a hole. Shoot the glue on it. Roll the tip around in there, and then stick it back in the hole, the tip. And then trim the wire. Now I'm going to let these sit up so that the glue will harden and get dry, and then you can use them once they're dry. Don't use them while they're wet.